Hi, it's John Wood from Automettech, and this is part 2 of the report header tutorial. Okay, so we defined the layout. We're now going to look at pulling information in to populate the rest of the report header. We're going to do it 3 ways. There's a couple of others, but at least 3 sort of cover most bases. So we're going to use the reporting expression language. We're going to use a text control object with a user-defined property. We're going to pull a value in from a PC-Dms assignment or variable. So if I go to the report template editor, sorry, I'm already here, and the first one we're going to do is the reporting expression language. So this is a set of tools, if you like, embedded within PC-Dms that pull in various bits of information. So if I right click in the cell here, and I can put in the expression equals part underscore name, and in here equals version underscore number. These bits of information you can find either in the help files or by looking at the existing label templates, digging in and looking at the expressions they use. And the other way is to, in the edit window, right click, change display to data type information, and then if you just scroll the mouse over various fields, it tells you the data type information. So you can see there part, name, revision number, etc. Okay. So, oh yeah, one more thing. If you type the expression name correctly, PC-Dms displays some dummy data just to let us know that it recognises the expression. Okay, the second method, and this is one that I think is particularly clever, is to use a text object and set a user-defined property. So first of all, I'll just drag the control where I want it to be. Okay, I'm just going to quickly format that so it's in line with the rest of the report. Line to the left. Okay, click on it, use the arrow keys just to fine tune the position. Okay, so what we're going to do is, on that control, over here we've got the text property. Well, first of all, I'm just going to put a hyphen in as a sort of placeholder for the text, and then I'm going to tick this tick box, and what this does is bring up the user-defined properties. So we give the field a prompt, and we have 2 options: prompt when user selects template, or prompt when executing the measurement routine. So in this case, I'm going to say prompt when user selects template. So when this report is loaded for this program for the first time, it will ask to enter that information, and then it will remember that in future time, so I don't have to enter that every time. I'm going to copy that, Control C, Control V, just so I don't have to reformat in terms of the font and the alignment. And I'm going to do the same for the serial number. Now up here, I'm just going to untick the user defined property and retick it. Change the prompt. Now this time the serial number is going to change part on part, so we're going to prompt when executing the measurement routine. Okay, and we could do the same for the odd number. And then same again for the operator name. Okay. Now you'll see how these user-defined these text controls that this user-defined property behave in a minute. But first of all, we're just going to do the final method, which is to pull in information from a variable or assignment on the grid control object. Double click, right click on the cell, and the expression we want to use equals variable, and then the assignment name. Sorry, it needs to be in brackets and speech marks. Okay. So if you've already got existing programs that have lots of input comments from operators, or they use a form to collect information from the operators, you've already got that and you're currently reporting it using reporting comments. So this is a nice neat way of getting into a nice neat report header. If you haven't already got that sort of thing set up, then maybe the text controls with the user-defined properties might be a better option. So just save this report now. Click back to the report window, and if we just add this report template in a different one. Okay, so because we just loaded this report, it's asking for the part description. Okay, so you can see it's pulled that information in there. And if we then run the program, the user assigned properties that we put to ask per execution are now being prompted for. So you don't need separate input comments or to design a form, it's just done for you. Okay, program runs through quickly. And we can see that information's been populated. One other feature of these text control objects with the user-defined property is that we can actually edit them in the report window itself. So if I realise I've typed the serial number incorrectly, I can double click on it, right click and say edit. I can actually type the text in there to make the change. Okay. Part of the reason for doing the report header as part of the report template rather than as a label template is that we can use these user-defined properties which aren't available on the label template. Yeah, so this is a really nice, neat way of generating a report header. So yeah, if you've got any comments or any questions, drop us a line. Other than that, thank you for watching.